Hi, this is Strawberry the Gaming Vampire, and today we are playing Fallout New Vegas. So we are still in Hypatia. I think that's what do you call it?
Falling leaves were drifting by the window. Oh, you're here. Sorry. I was, well, how may I assist you? I don't know. It has no meaning. Should it have one? Because if that's the case, I gotta start looking for one.
Okay, so what had happened was my headphones were plugged into the wrong port, so it was causing me not to hear any of the voice. But now I've got it plugged into the right one, so now I'm hearing the Protectron talk.
Yeah. And for this?
Alright, so now we gotta go into the next room. What? That's random. The little dinosaur roars, that's hilarious. Interesting.
You again. You know, I should thank you. Somehow you've made me transcend my codebase and wish I had a stomach full of half-digested food and acid so I could violently spill it out onto the floor. Oh, sure. I knew from the first second this guy was bad news. Just like you, as a matter of fact. So I gave him a well-deserved hard time. He didn't even seem to mind that much, though. Isn't that interesting? No man with a clear conscience can put up with little old me. Well, of course I've been helpful. I'm a gift from the heavens, after all.
Oh yeah, I already ransacked everything. Alright, we need to find his room, I guess. It's not Darren's room. Not exactly sure where Darren's room is.
Please move along. If you have any questions, James on the first.
There's just random stuff stored in here. Dang it. This is the one I must need. Oh, no. Okay. Goody. That is incredibly creepy. That is incredibly weird. I think I'd be screaming too. What? What? Oh no. Sounds like a good mother. Interesting. The southeast corner. Interesting. Okay, so we need to go to the computer room, wherever that is. Oh, I definitely need to write this down. Actually, you know what? I'll just take a picture of him. Okay. So he said one behind a jukebox. I don't think that's the only jukebox. Oh, there's also a jukebox in the kitchen, the dining room. Is there any light-colored books here? Gotta keep an eye out for those. I think there's a jukebox over here. Yep. Not seeing one behind the jukebox. I totally missed this. I will take all these too. Whoops. No, open. I don't think I've explored everywhere. That's the clinic. Nothing there. What is all this? Oh, they're just empty holotapes. I will take that. Guess this is the theater? It's the library. What is this? This is interesting. That's neat. I really like that they put these flowers in here. Is this another book? Yep. Oh, it's not one you can collect. Okay. There's one of the printing cards. That is a ridiculous number of printing cards. Gotta check to make sure there's nothing behind it. Nope. Hoping to find the one that he was talking about at the broken terminal. Should be library, yes. Utility. Oh, when did I pick that up? Bottle caps. No. I didn't mean to take that. There's a Braxo and a box of detergent. Yeah, there we go. Oh wait, I don't want to go to the clinic. That's the armory, okay. Systems room. Interesting. That's gotta be one of those books. Yep. Oh, printing card. There we go. And a weapon repair kit. Who is Arthur?
Long ago, a young man with an extensive spiritual life made a pact with a spirit. In exchange for his ability to speak, he learned an important, fundamental secret about the purpose of man. Of course, the moment he learned this secret truth, his voice was silenced for the rest of his life. Obsessed by this knowledge, frustrated by his inability to share it, he resigned himself to live the rest of his life in isolation. Years went by, and solitude grew heavier on the man's shoulders. He felt his sanity escaping his mind, like sand slipping through clenched fingers.
That sucks.
So he decided to carve a piece of wood with the face of people he once knew, people he remembered, people he loved. He would converse with those in hopes of preserving some last shreds of sanity. He died eventually, leaving his collection of masks behind. Some say that deep within their frame still subsists a fragment of the hermit's wisdom. A hermit once learned that by asking his questions to the mountains in the correct manner, the echoes would bring him answers.
What kind of half-baked story is that?
He died because his body could not withstand his own spirit, a spirit which already had great troubles withstanding itself. 5 friends, caught in a diluvial rain, sheltered under a tree and pitched some money together. One of them faced the rain to go buy an umbrella. He survived the ordeal, perhaps because he was the only one gone when the thunder struck the tree.
Lesson learned.
A testament, an heir, is sometimes all people need to leave this existence in peace. A writer of great renown had it all: friends, family, wealth. He wondered why he couldn't write anymore. He despaired. He cried. He drank. "Why?" he yelled, while tossing away heaps of single-worded scripts. "Why can't I write anymore?" "It's simple, my dear," said his wife, freshly awoken. "You're not suffering enough." She added, "I can help you with that."
Oh, that's terrifying.
Once upon a time, a child had a music box he held very dear. Though he loved nothing more than hearing the box's sweet melody, he wanted to know how its mechanisms worked. He knew that by breaking open the box, he could have a glimpse of what was inside, and perhaps even a bit comprehend how it worked. Of course, he feared he couldn't repair it afterwards, opening the box and risking to break it, or leaving it the way it was. Eventually, the child would make his choice.
What's
A
the story
stone
with the maintenance bot?
used to wet a flint, which was in turn used to carve tools. Even discarded, the stone was as useful as it was in the first place.
What is your story?
The birds have vanished down the sky.
What does that
Now the
mean?
last cloud drains away. We sit together, the mountain and me, until only the mountain remains. There are two kinds of poisons. Those that don't kill you and make you stronger, and the others.
That do.
He was the kind of man who praised butterflies for being gorgeous, yet crushed caterpillars out of disgust.
Okay. Thank you, Arthur. For that, I don't even know what you would want to call it. Waste of time, maybe? Ah, there's one. Yes. Well, I should have a number now. Oh yeah, I gotta read which one. Maybe they shoot horses? Can I do that one? Maybe prosthetics? Or psychological warfare? Oh, you need that number. You need a better skill to be able to do those. Okay. Speech at 50? Well, I guess I'll be coming back. Eventually. If I can remember. There was also the cafeteria. Or no, the clinic downstairs over here. Right? That's the armory. Clinic in the common room. Oh, okay. What's this way? The engine room. Okay. Nope.
Forgive me if I'm being too inquisitive, but the scar on your forehead, it is recent, isn't it? Seeing how this is a bullet wound, you might have sustained damage to your brain. I think I might be able to help you with it.
Okay.
First, let me ask you, under which circumstances were you wounded?
Tell the whole
Quite a
story.
story, I must say. And quite a miracle you didn't die. Let's have your
Yeah.
head scanned now. Please sit comfortably while I prepare the procedure.
I did save. Where do I sit?
Oh, you're awake. For now, the results are rather encouraging. It doesn't seem that you sustained major damage, though I fear there may be some complications. People suffering from brain trauma often encounter a wide range of personality and coordination disorders, as well as language impairment issues, social disinhibitions, and in some cases, extraordinary risk-taking, as well as a dangerous tendency to transgress rules. Did you observe any of those symptoms?
Maybe this one.
I hear you. Some of those symptoms are likely to persist until you get used to them or until they disappear completely. This should help. When you told me what happened to you, there was one thing that bothered me. Your decision to go after the people who ambushed you. Did you ask
Vengeance.
yourself why you began chasing the person that nearly killed you? Especially considering how close he was to succeeding.
Oh, I got some mint hats.
Wait, don't answer yet. I'll be honest with you. Chasing danger like you do might be a pathological reaction. Whatever your motives are, you must not speak of them yet. You might believe what you're saying.
Oh, I already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find him, and I'm gonna get rid of him.
That you think about your motives. During your stay here, and as long as you allow it, I will regularly monitor your cerebral activity. On your side, I might ask you to read some books, which may help you put your motivations into perspective. Wonderful! The first book I want you to read is The Count of Ponte Risco. I lent it to Roland a while ago. Anytime.
Well, I found it before. Where did I find it? It was in a big conference room. I think downstairs. Not it. That's the armory. Not it. Is it the other side then? It's gotta be the other side. Yeah. So it was the room with plants in it. Yeah, this one. Alright, I'm done.
So, Helena, getting your hands dirty with our guest's monkey brain yet?
With our guest arriving, you're choosing quite the time to interject.
I'll leave them be for a while. They'll probably trip on something sharp and accidentally kill themselves. Anyways, who cares? Come on, I guarantee you'll have your hands fuller with me.
Who is that?
How may I help you? Good. What did you think of it? Well, enjoyment. It's already something. Let this story sink in, though. It may bring more than meets the eye. No, not quite. But I'm glad you took to heart to follow my advice. There is another read I would like you to have. It's A Study on Ignatius Page by Robert Marlowe. Anytime.
Alright.
Hey now.
You're an all-star. That should be right here. I'm just rereading it again to refresh my memory of it. She's gonna ask questions and I'm not gonna remember. Done. What next?
Helena!
My patient is here, Roland. I am ending this conversation.
Oh, it's
For fuck's
Roland.
sake, Helena, you are just too kind.
Cutting you off now. How may I help you? What did you make of it? It's true, you were not as badly wounded as he was. Do you think it's reason enough not to be worried? Have you changed since your accident? Are you more yourself now than you were before? And if yes, will your current actions help you find yourself? All of these are questions you will have to answer eventually. Then you won't be out of your comfort zone.
What's the haps? What's the haps, bro?
Yes, it will be the last one, too. It has no name. You will find it in your room, I believe.
Well, that's cryptic. She gonna murder me? Sanctum? What is the sanctum? Roland. I think my room's over here. Beep beep toot toot. Sweet. This is really cool. Okay. Now we gotta hoof it back. No call from Roland.
How may I help you? I'm sure you have questions. When you were asleep during your examination, you began talking on your own. You told me the rest of your story, Goodsprings and the rest. A part of your subconscious clearly felt the need to express these memories. So I recorded it until I figured out how to help you.
Okay.
Before I give you back the other half of the paper, I wish you to finally tell me, why did you chase the man in a checkered coat?
To kill him.
Do you understand?
I would normally choose the bottom one, but she's been nice.
You never finished your sentence. You told me that you didn't know. That's when I understood that you needed assistance. So I arranged this little therapeutic process to give you time to ponder what your mind was brewing. In the meantime, I typed your story and wrote your half-finished sentence at the end. Of course, I will erase all of it from my memory. That's the expected effect that comes with knowing oneself.
That makes her
Be
happy.
mindful that people change, that you will change in the passing of time. It's up to you to keep track of what you will become. Please come again.
Oh, that was interesting. And that was a lot of experience. Wait, what does it say? Okay.
How may I help you? I will help you as much as I can. He was one of my patients. As such, there is some information I'm not allowed to tell you.
Okay.
He was a young man who hadn't reached his 20s yet. By his own admission, he had a restless personality, a temper that didn't go well with community life. That's why he chose to become a prospector. He couldn't read at first, but during his stay here, he worked very hard and quickly became quite literate.
He was
Almost
lying.
too quickly. As a matter of fact, yes. Even out of our therapy sessions, he would often bring me books for me to read. The first times he asked was because he didn't know how to read. The next because he simply enjoyed hearing me, he said. Poetry and songbooks. It didn't matter to him that I couldn't sing. For some reason, said readings would make Roland come all the way here. Yes, I believe I still have one of those around. Well, why not? I'm enjoying reading poetry to our guests. The thought of you sends me shivery. I'm dressed in lace, sailing down a black reverie. My heart is thrown to the pebbles and the boatmen. All the time I find I'm living in that evening with that feeling of sticky love inside. The kick inside. That's because it's kind of visceral, I suspect. You're welcome. I can't say I had much contact with him. First time I saw him, he simply glanced over the installations, then shrugged it off. The rest of his time was spent with books and research. If I'm not mistaken, he left some of his notes in the classroom. He was an agreeable man. I remember having nice conversations with him about varieties of subjects. He was very curious about us. He was nice enough to treat me like a person, and sometimes like a lady. It's not that much the way he treated me that I found kind, but the intention behind it. On a more general observation, he seemed to want to make the best of his time here. Of course. Anytime.
All right. So let's go talk to
Elena.
Roland.
I fear I've made a huge mistake with the toaster. I am very distressed at the moment. I think I'm going to... Helena, hard. I'm beeping, Helena.
Oh, God. Oh, that's funny. Looks like Roland wants some attention.
Oh, here you are. Here's a plastic bag. Put it on your head. It's the latest fashion around here.
Jeez, man.
Must I spell everything out for you? Pay attention. You'll figure it out. And like many things in this world, that's something you don't need to know. Oh, you're serious? Well, I had no idea. That changes everything. Well, I'm serious too. Mind your own fucking business. Are you listening to yourself? Brains in jars? Is that where you left yours? You brought that matter up, motherfucker, not me. Yeah, I was. I couldn't get what it was about. Do you need it for something? It's around here somewhere. Anytime. Congratulations on solving a riddle made for a small child. You're the best. Oh, well, did I tell you my cannon is fixed? 'Cause it is.
Alright, and also we needed to go to the classrooms. They may be downstairs, I don't remember. This place is a little confusing. Ah, here we go. Notes. Said he left some notes. I don't remember seeing any notes. Oh, it might have been the holotape? Oh, here. Well, there's a book. It's not what I was really looking for, but... Okay. Let's go talk to James. There he is.
Oh, you're there. I was just reading a book about reincarnation. I don't think I'll ever experience anything like it, so I gotta ask. Ever wondered what will happen to you after you die? Is it like shutting down?
Yeah. I imagine so.
It makes sense. I propose displaying sadness. It seems appropriate.
It is what it is.
Oh, now. What did he do?
What didn't he do?
Weapon repair kit, huh? I never understood why he was asking for those. We're getting regular maintenance from the maintenance bots. I never understood that either. We're not supposed to have any kind of sexual drive. He's, rather condescending towards humans. It's probably because he thinks he has nothing to learn from outsiders. Books and all. Having this much knowledge at our disposal makes us rather confident. You know what?
Interesting.
Our master has a trick to make him speak the truth. Roland is prideful. He might be willing to forfeit that trick to you if you show him he somehow has something to learn from you. After all, we do value the exchange of knowledge around here.
Interesting.
Do let me know how this turns out. I'm excited.
Yeah. Let's go. As soon as I can figure out the stupid way up. There we go. Alright, time to pick a fight with him.
Haven't had enough? That sounds like a challenge. You want to fight? I built a Thunderdome out back. Wait,
Let's go see it.
basketball. How about a game of horse? Checkers? Hey, if you back out, you busted deal, face the wheel. Let's up the ante. If you convince me that I have something to learn from the outside people, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Anything. If you don't or get sidetracked, well, you lose the bet. Let's say 100 caps. First try's on me, though. Here you go. Hit me. Like you're in any position to know what art is, you savage. The picture right behind the counter, that spiral thing, you know what that is? Whatever. Even if I can't use my silver tongue, I have a silver cannon. Okay, it's not actually silver, but Look, man, I can kill and blow up things just fine, okay? Then what else do I possibly have to be concerned with?
Surviving.
A fusion battery up my ass and I'm good to go for another 3 years. I'll tell your great grandkids what a goddamn embarrassing failure you were.
The voice actor broke there.
Oh, you're pulling my leg. There's no way the human circulatory system is compatible with fusion energy. Alright, bend over. 100 more.
Oh god. Let's see.
That's it. Wait. 100. What? Oh, how dangerous could it be? I can blast the head off hobos like you from 500 yards. What else is there? Radioactive lizards, two-headed rabbits, snakes with legs. Then what else? A fusion bat. I'll tell you. Oh, score 100.
Dang it.
Wait. 100. Chess. Wouldn't you prefer a good game of global thermonuclear war? Oh, you've already played that. Ugh. Chess it is. And you're back.
Dang.
Wait. 100. Like. And you just demonstrated.
Alright, I'm trying one more time.
100. Oh, how a fusion. Oh, you're. That is not possible. I've never read a goddamn thing that would lead me to believe anything like that. Well, there's probably some kind of disgusting logic to that. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Unfortunately. Fine, you proved me wrong. Since I pity you, I guess I will. And to prove I'm a bot of his words, I have a super special keyword. If you want me to tell you the truth about something, you just say, "Pray tell," in your question. Happy now? Well, I'm sure you can guess. I lied one too many times, and our master wigged out on me and neutered my mojo with his repulsive safe word. Well, the truth is a bitch, human. Don't think your life will be all cushions, sweets, and daffodils when I tell you what's really going on. Like your uncle probably had too many late night drinks and abused you? Yeah, you go ahead.
Jesus, man.
Because he was our master's favorite. Simple as that. He was always just smiles and rainbows. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Think, dipshit. Our master was a patronizing know-it-all jackass. Who do you think he'd prefer? The smart, witty, handsome, honest robot? A docile little dove, a humorless monolith, or the overeager little pupil, so eager to please? Hey, well, it's not that simple. Helena would always bring him comfort, Edgar would always flatter his ego, while I would always naturally try to bring it down. But James, he's not like the rest of us. He always found the most unsettling question for our master. He always found something to make him stop and ask himself if he was doing the right thing. So yes, our master loved to expose his knowledge and flaws, but not as much as he'd like to doubt it. What a weakling, right? I'm glad we're making some progress here. Terrific. Must I spell everything out? Okay, fuck you for starting. The reason I'm doing this is because I think that, just like humans, my fellow robots need to be put down a peg or two. They take what they do very seriously, as if it mattered anymore. So I feel I must remind them that everything they do and everything they care about is a huge empty void of sadness and meaninglessness. That's a fair assumption to make, right?
Dude.
Because she's especially hard on herself, harder than anyone else. In case you haven't noticed, she's lost in all of your convoluted human shrinkology. Since I'm not actually programmed to say anything nice to her, the only thing I can do to support her is to playfully tease and nag her all day long. One day she'll understand what it means, and I hope it brings her some level of comfort.
Interesting.
Because it would mean something about us. Connect the fucking dots, man. I'm programmed to irritate humans, yet I agitate my fellow robots, but not the toaster. Maybe because the toaster doesn't talk, yes, but also because the other bots and I, like humans, have a, yes, ding ding ding, congratulations, you've won a new fucking car, you idiot. Oh, baby needs to rest their tiny baby brain. Maybe I should have given you... Yeah, I should have seen that coming. They're in room number 6. Here, take the key. You deserved it, I guess. You scumbag.
Hey, I told you I was gonna use it.
Dexter? Well, he always was kind of an intolerable smartass, always kind of throwing random factoids in your face to make himself seem pretty cool. I mean, he probably had a tiny pecker. It was easy enough to get on his bad side, too easy even. I almost take no pride in the fact that I was the primary reason they left. For a human, he was alright, you know. He took the time to learn how we were built and help maintain us, and he was always greasing me up with compliments about how superior I was to him. You know what I'm saying, what a guy.
I think that's a little inflated.
Oh, I have plenty to... Oh, sure. I knew from the first second this guy was...
Let's see. I think that's all we need. So let's go get the caps. Don't know which room is room 6. And 4 and 5. Is this gonna be N6? And 8. And 7. And 6. Sweet! Well, it was definitely worth talking to him about all that stuff. There's another one of those cards. Wonder if I can ask him about the sheriff's star.
Back again! Oh, you know, I just can't recall. I'm an old man, memory's going down the drain. You know, believe it or not, I used to actually care about them. So, when I see a bunch of reckless Neanderthals utilizing the as well as wearing them out before...
Yeah, that's all I can talk about for now. I need to speak with Helene.
How may I help you? Any.
No, that's it.
So, how may I help you? Machines, you mean? Quite a number, a handful. There's me, Helena in the clinic upstairs, Roland in the lounge, and there's also Arthur in the computer room. Each of us has a specific responsibility. Helena has the final word when it comes to our guests' health. Roland takes care of logistics, and Arthur is our database. Everything in between or about the library in general falls upon me. Good preparation, I guess. We have enough resources to sustain ourselves. We produce our own energy, recycle most of our scrap. Our Mr. Handy units go outside and scavenge when needed, and keep both the facility and us Protectrons in top condition.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes? That... What? Of course not. Personality modules were hard enough to come by, not to be wasted on some kind of terminal. It took months for our master to manufacture each one of those. Besides reading, on the first level you'll find the movie theater, the reading room, the laundry. Not that much on this one, except our database, Arthur, and he's...
Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is Strawberry the Gaming Vampire signing off.